Mr. Skeleton. You were born on the Andy Griffith show. Don Knotts, as the crazy deputy, will trip and fall over your crib. He will then put together a jigsaw puzzle of you, and then he will leave. We're sorry about what happened, but when you were born in Mayberry. Yes, General Blasto does not like animal programs. He does not like to watch animals in the outside world. He prefers to watch them inside, in his closet. In the back of the closet, on the floor, there is a picture of an ox. General Blasto ate that ox for Halloween last year. Thank you. You will be destroyed.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am Zindor from the planet Zagon. I have come a zillion miles in search of the letter Z. I cannot rest until I find the Z.
Hey, buddy, that's an old parking zone there.
Z, I have found the Z. At last I can rest.
Hello, Captain Kirk. It's a Photon Folley.
Me, Charlie McCarthey, and I got one rules broken, and the witch is all the way from home.
Hi.
We are home. And perhaps it's not complete.
Living in the 20th century, we were familiar with the many names and many lists that followed. Eisenhower and Surgeon General, they were there to watch Admiral Tigh trip across the playing field and fumble the football. Here's a replay. Carol 15 hot. I got it. The good Surgeon General, I hope you catch it. Yes, I will.
The soil water hills dry up first, but sometimes there's plenty of water below the sand.
I am receiving information from Army headquarters. If you will hold, please. Yes, it is understood.
You were the fattest man in the Army. Took 6 pickup trucks to feed you, and now you want to get a ticket out of the Army. Well, I'm afraid it's not that easy, Commander. I'll be commanding the Army on the 5th Front, and you will have a sandwich in your lunch boxes tomorrow morning. But you can't. The Enterprise won't stop you.
Take a hit and show your face.
No, I can't, Mr. Spock. We must run down the alley. Running down the alley now. It's too late. They're after us. What are they after, Jim? Well, I'll tell you. It's Charlie McCarthey, and he's got a stand-up museum hat for you. Admiral. Another hat from Charlie McCarthey. We might end up in the brig ourselves.
I can't hear you, Mr. Spock.
No problem. There is no problem with our equipment. I can't hear you.
This is John Gonzo, calling the Metro Traffic Control.
We're getting a reading. New signal. Something new from the bar. Tennessee. Tennessee loading station.
Hold on.
Alright. Well, thank you.
I think we have reports today, so if you join me later. Sorry, I guess I'm just too used to that.
Santa, it is my duty to be nice to you because we know that you're hiding all the food and we have no place else to go.
Yes, in the world of science, you have no place. Move over and give me that sandwich.
Here you go, Santa. Bet you really like that sandwich, don't you?
Very good. I've almost had one at Christmas. What are you looking at?
Sorry, Santa.
This is Santa Claus putting you back in the box.
No, Santa, I can't go in. No, got you.
Get in there and stay in there. I will be bringing my jet sleigh to a halt on this night that it brings cold and icicles. I must reach over and break off the sleigh.
Santa Claus broke the icicles from the sleigh.
Thank you. I really don't think I needed a narrator to tell us that. Now I'll be looking at my maps. 17 miles to Plague's headquarters. Well, I have to pick someone up. Back to you in 5 minutes.
Santa Claus knew where he was going. It was Berlin, and it was 1943.
Ho, 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 ho. Heil Hitler. Ho, ho, ho. No!
The never-ending rambling, giving Miss Thanksgiving, thanks Turkey, thank you Mr. Turkey.
Thank you, Mr. Turkey, for all the fine things that you've given me to eat. This is John Shelby, digging in. Close the curtain, please.
We're out in the train yards, and we're watching the trains, and we're waiting for General Blasto to get off one of these trains. Well, here's a car approaching. Let's see who it is. Excuse me. Who are you?
I'm Doc Severenson. Would you like a glass of champagne?
Why, sure. But I'm waiting for General Blasto.
Oh, well, I'll just drive off and get in a high-speed accident. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. That was a real fine show, Surgeon General.
Oh, General Blasto, I've got this package for you.
What is that package you have for me? Does it have my name on it?
Well, it sort of does. But why don't you open it?
I will.
Goodbye.
Rating is great, rating is great, rating is great, rating is great, rating is great.
This is Mr. Skeleton, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I can't help but shake and be scared to death of my own shadow. What's inside this door? Is anyone in here? Hello, is anyone in there? Oh, I guess there's no one in there. What was that? This is the African sea devil! Wow! Now,
Mr. Spock, report to engineering. Yes, Jim. Mr. Spock, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I didn't arrive sooner, Jim. What's wrong? Well, it's the scanner in front of me. It's making strange sounds and showing ghosts from different parts of the ship. Very interesting, Jim. Are you sure you don't have any relatives visiting the ship? They're all dead, Mr. Spock. Well, like I said, Jim. Not very funny, Mr. Spock. Send for Mr. Sulu. Captain, I'll get him personally.
I've never seen anything like it. 14 photon waves in the last 5 minutes. And how are we supposed to know they would hurt themselves on the way to the power coupling? Mr. Scott, I'm glad that you're back with us. Why, General Blasto, I'm glad to be here too.
Now get back to your station, for our mission is to fulfill our obligation to take a vacation and to twist those light beams back into something we can really understand. And here's someone who knows. Here's Dr. McCoy. What the hell? Look, I only came back to warn you, Jim, that if you bother me again, I will be forced to shoot you. Dr. McCoy, your excuses can only be heard on the bridge and through our digital recorders set up nearby. I stand by what I said, Jim. You're on very thin ice here. Anyway, we're going out to find the way out to the place that we found the way to go. That's right, Jim. This communication line is closed now, Doctor. No, I'm sorry. Good.
Captain, look outside the window.
I see a Baskin Robbins coming up. Burger King, and there's an A&W over there on the side. We're steering the ship closer to the A&W, Jim. The waitress is throwing her tray up in the air, running back into the restaurant with news of our discovery. Won't it be clever to find out that it was our discovery that led to their discovery? We'll be sending our patent through right now. Sending the patent through, Jim. Dr. McCoy, have you decided to switch sides? Yes, Jim. I know who's making all the money. It's where we are right now. So I'm going to say, yes, sir. Good for you, Dr. McCoy. We're glad that you haven't traded sides with Mr. Spock again. Don't be sure about that Vulcan. Why not? Because, Jim, Mr. Spock, what are you doing? I've got the main power thruster from the shuttlecraft, and I'm floating down the hall. If you touch that lever on that shuttle pod generator, you'll be racing through the ship at high speeds. That's right. I've had quite enough, Jim. Besides that, I just saw Star Wars, and I can't help it. Mr. Spock, please put that pod down, and please come to your senses. Oh, wait a minute, Jim.
Jim, I think it's working.
Yes, I am an officer of the Federation Army. Wrong answer, Mr. Spock. Here's 10 kilojoules to the information system.
He's dead, sir.
Well, pick him up and put him in the frying pan. I am not going to die in a frying pan. I will die in the fire where I came from.
Mr. Spock, did you really come from the place below?
I'm sorry to report that on my 666 number, Jim, but it was really a tattoo that somebody gave me last night. Well, how didn't you know about it? I was unconscious, Jim. I go far away in my mind, to a place where only Vulcans go. A place where a tiny seahorse may get himself hooked into a thermal vent at the bottom of the Vulcan Ocean. Incredible, sir. I can't believe that I stuck around long enough just to hear this. Sir, I'm taking the shuttlecraft and I am leaving out to the bridge window. You may be free to do so, Mr. Sulu. Why do you agree? Because we've installed a shuttle landing zone right on the bridge to keep you from doing what you're doing.
I'll be gone, Captain. My brain is on the table, And I've got a salt and pepper shaker and a spoon. Captain, where'd everyone go?
We can't wake up Mr. Scott. Wake us, Mr. Scott, wake up.
I can hear something, but that albatross is circling lower and slower. It's getting slower. It's turning into a 7-story brick building.
This is Johnny McCarthey. Hello. This is Johnny McCarthey. This is Bozo the Clown. Well, look down there, Johnny McCarthey. Look at Charlie. I can hear you, but I'm giving you a funny glance. You will not be having weekends off anymore. It seems that most of our work is piled up all week. We have no alternative to hand this work over to you. I'll do it. I'll do it. You pay me shit, but I'll do it. Thank you. And by the way, Mr. Scott, your eyes look black this morning. Aye, sir. That is a black whiskey I was drinking. It's good. I'm drunk and I'm happy. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Before you go, will you take this megatone pizza up to Mr. Sulu? Aye, sir. Mr. Sulu, this pizza for you?
Yes, it is. Please put it down and don't scream in my ear.
Are you going to share any of that pizza with me? Are you?
No, I'm saving some for Mr. Chekhov.
Well, I brought the pizza up to you. You wouldn't have a pizza if I didn't bring it to you. So I deserve a piece.
You can't. It's all for me and Mr. Chekhov.
You can't do this. It's my ship, too.
No. No, get away, Mr. Scott.
Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. I ate the whole thing. Goodbye, Mr. Sulu.
Goodbye. Get out of here.
You're the one with that shark tank. You're the only one who knows how to operate it, and get us out of here in line.
I tell you how to do it. I'm Captain Quench, and I'm telling you how to do it.
Knock it off, Captain. We've got to get off this ship. The shark is closing in, and I don't have any tea.
All you think about is tea, do you?
Look out for that flipping rope wrench. It's falling off the poop deck. Mr. Hooper! Mr. Hooper!
This is Admiral Hooper. But I'm really James Doohan.
Watch out for those bagpipes, Mr. Spock. I'm well, Admiral. Acknowledged.
Oh, Captain. Mr. Spock is falling in the water.
I'm drowning, Admiral. Help me. We've lost Mr. Spock. And look, Mr. Sulu is showing his disbelief by playing a flute. You play it pretty good, don't you?
Aye, sir. It helps me get over the stressful times like this. And did you know what I have to say?
No, I don't. Look out there, sir.
The Tangians are closing in on a mock
silvery sled. I see them. To arms, Mr. Sulu. Yes, sir, to arms. One arm, the other arm. Right, left, kick, hide. Look, Mr. Sulu. The Tangians are upon us. No, they're not, sir. See, they're going back into the water. This time I think you were pretty lucky, Mr. Sulu. Yes, Captain, Admiral, or whatever, but here I come again. Mr. Sulu is swimming after the Tangian vehicle.
I'll get you, Tangians. I'll get you. My slippery sled will smash into your speedboats, and you'll be fire and ice.
Fire and ice, Mr. Sulu, fire. Fire, sir. I missed, sir. You missed? You slimy bastard! You fucker! You missed! Done everything! We'll get you, Mr. Sulu! You traitor! You fucking traitor! Where's that going, sir? I'm beaming up to the ship. Well, I guess I'm just all on myself now. I wish Mr. Spock was here. See, nothing happened. I must be really alone. And now I must swim after my life. I'm running after people in New York City. I'm grabbing women's purses and I'm breaking into the armory. I'm also talking to myself from engineering. Mr. Scott, beat me up. Fine, sir. After my drink. No.
Welcome back to the Enterprise, sir. I hope you didn't have to wait long. And I'm Mr. Scott.
Look, Mr. Sulu is blasting his way up to the ship with his phaser. He's halfway up to the bridge. I'm done, Shelby. And thanks to me and my sophisticated radar equipment, we'll be pulling Mr. Sulu on board the ship. Close the hatch, please. This is Mr. Sulu, and I have to thank the Tangians.
And Captain Kirk, too.
This is freaking Southdale. And I see a swimmer up in the borders. I'm going to get you, Lieutenant Uhura.
I'm coming to get you.
Can't help you.
Look, there's a ghost up on the water tower. He's saying I can't help you.
What did he say, sir?
Look out, Mr. Sulu. He's after your neck.
Look! Oh, he missed. They missed again, sir.
Next time you might not be so lucky. Look out, Mr. Scott. He's throwing a magnetic disc.
What's up? What are you doing, sir? How's this, sir? What's it, sir? How is that? Who is it? Oh.
Look, there goes Mr. Spock's ghost. Mr. Spock, I hope your ghost just didn't forget the toast. This is Mr. Skeleton. And I'm dancing next to Mr. Sulu, hoping to be friends with him. Look, Mr. Sulu, I can dance.
What kind of dance is that, Skeleton? Here's a phaser. No. Well, that takes care of the skeleton. And I hope that you all have a happy day.
What do you think? What do you think?
Right. Increase the volume.
The ghost of Captain Kirk will be there too. Out there in the rain, that mighty sled, working towards a new mighty super fortress in the sky. This is General Blasto, and I'm in a mighty fortress in the sky. What's that down below, Mr. Spock? Well, Admiral, I have to look on my watch. 10 o'clock, Admiral. Thank you, Mr. Spock. And now, I will die in space. Be my guest, Jim. Thank you, Mr. Spock. The dogs have got Mr. Scott. Now what do we do? This is stereo.
Now. Don't listen to that stranger. He's as crazy as old Noah. Don't listen to that stranger. He's now. Don't listen to that stranger. You brought it. You brought it.
All set. Ice. Command on vessel. We are energizing transporter beam. Now.
Transporter, stand by.
The ship appears to be deserted.
How can that be? They're hiding.
So the bridge seems to be run by computer. It's the only thing speaking.
Speaking. Let me hear.
Yes, General Blasto has a Halloween gun. A Halloween gun that was designed by Mr. Skeleton. Here comes Mr. Skeleton now. Aren't you proud of this pistol, Mr. Skeleton? 100% pure brass, and it'll kick ass, won't it? Yes, Mr. Skeleton, you may participate. You can play the oboe over there. Yes. Skeleton on the run. But that's beside the point, isn't it? Mr. Skeleton, get out of bed. Get going. Do things that are right, like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Would you be mine? Won't you be kind and give me your pistol? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please let me have your pistol.
And we're together again.
Goodbye. Welcome at home. You and Tony Randall will be stepping out in Europe. 20 years ago, the Mexican police would have come down and picked you up. But since you've been good citizens, you'll be coming back to us in a new comedy special. You, Walter, will go to Walt Disney World, and you, Martha, you'll be going to the Kremlin to see Julian Drama and his friends. The King of Constantine will be serving up a tea basket party for you. He'll be laughing about it and talking about his friends. Tigh was a snotty little man. He blew up pictures of the Ayatollah and gave us something to think about on a Wednesday afternoon. What am I going to do on a Wednesday afternoon? Take it my advice, Surgeon General. Take it my advice and go on vacation. That I will, General Blasto. Here's the torch, General Blasto. I'm passing the torch to everyone on the ship. Good morning, Mr. Scott. Arthur, are we talking on the ship? And I'm talking to you? Arthur. Yes, Dr. McCoy, you will be there too. Spot! Mary, when you go out downtown, this is what I must tell you today. That ogres and monsters will be out to get your parents. So this is my message to you, Mary. Think fast, think twice, and at ball course, say goodnight. I'll be saying goodnight, Mary. I'll be standing on the balcony, and I won't have permission to do so. Just call me and do so, because I'm out on the bench, and I don't have your permission. I'm pouring a bottle of brandy all over my head and saluting to you. Mary, this program is for you. Hey, Hazel. You see you got a new show on CBS? Well, I'm there too.
If you're in doubt about the facts of Don Shelby's life, please send a note to me at Channel 4.
Close the curtain, please. This is General Blasto. I'm glad that you... My Gidget was my Valentine. I'll be sending Valentines out to myself, and you'll love it. You'll be standing in with me in Europe, and my God, you'll know Gidget is mine. She's all mine, and I'm not going to share her with anyone. This portion of Hollywood Zero is brought to you by the makers of Hot Wheel cars. We still make them, you still race them, and we still smash them up. And when that van comes down from Hot Wheels territory, they'll smash your cars into tiny pieces. Look up in the sky.
What's the matter, General Blasto? I don't see anything.
Look, it's the flying nun.
No, General Blasto, it's that girl.
Oh. Well, look what she's doing. She's doing flips in midair.
All right, General Blasto. If what you say is true, I suppose.
Look, she's up on a flying wing.
Why? No one's supposed to be up on that flying wing.
Hey, get the hell down here. I don't think she's listening, Surgeon General. There she is. She's floating between the IDS building and the Fauché Tower.
I think I see a wire up there.
What's that?
I think I see a wire up there.
Here's the wire nearest. You're cut the cable. Yeah. Magic is where it's at. You and your magic powers. Up on Bewitched territory at 9 a.m. You can't help the magic touch. Flows into Bewitched every afternoon. It's Darren and Tabitha and a twisted cat named Brown. They went up to the desert and they put you on the shelf where you belong. And Admiral and Paul Van will drop in. You're just an old hardy bitch.
This is the African Sea
and I'm not on this episode. Look at that spell she cast. She passed that spell and I was well, and we all went out for tea.
Make way for General Blasto. General Blasto's coming down the stairs. Look out! Santa Claus is over Libya. He's over Libya tonight. And he's got this message for Gaddafi. Hey, Gaddafi! You were swearing to yourself on the White House stand before Oliver North. This is Oliver North, and I didn't prove a thing. Well, we don't need a grand jury to tell us that. Do we? Contact Eisenhower in Washington. Who's Eisenhower? You know, your friend up north. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I've got to run outside with my suitcase now. Run with that suitcase. And I've got to get an appointment with the president. Well, let's tune in. Isn't it ironic, Ronnie, that you and Ollie were spinning up inside the White House press room? You will be dialing for dollars, Ronnie. Dial for the Contras with Ollie.